I think that some of what I was attempting to say last week was a bit misconstrued. So I want to take a very short moment to try to clarify those things. I seem to have gotten some slack from you fuckity fucks for wanting to smoke in the bathroom.
Well, that is how you started off the whole...
That was wild. Everyone was waiting for your response, and you started with, I couldn't smoke my Newport.
I cannot believe, but I know that my brain is the warped, unique one here. I cannot believe nobody else understands that. So let me try to break that down two different ways. Rory, if I come to you and I hand you excess of $15 million...
Is this from the puff bag that we got?
No.
Okay.
We did not get a puff bag.
No,
that
Puff
is a rumor.
Puff told you how to fuck me a mall over with this deal. I know what's going on in Miami. We did get that $5
Y'all keep interrupting me from how I meant to start the podcast. So let me take time out and start the podcast with this Joe Budden podcast is brought to you by Ciroc. That's right, you bitch ass niggas. Puff paid me more than all of you. So I'm rolling with Ciroc being the sweetest, smoothest, most beautiful tasting alcoholic beverage you guys will ever meet. Yep, if you believe in Joe Budden, then you believe in Ciroc.
Menthol.
Ciroc. Coming soon. All right. So you were saying... You were going to give me $15 million. That's where you left off.
If I give you $15 million, I'm going to smoke a cig right in your little evolution of music display that's in your living room. And you're going to let me.
If you give me 15 mil?
If I give you 15 million, I'm going to walk in your fucking mom's crib and light a cig and say, pardon me, Duke. And you're going to go text your mom like, yo, we going to talk about it. That was my point in saying they wouldn't let me smoke in the bathroom. I was trying to give a lesson on integrity, but since I'm off and the listeners didn't understand, let me tell a different story, right? And this is a good one. Air horn. And before I get to that story, round of applause for us hitting over 1 million off. 1 million on that. That's big. That's big. Go ending 2017. That's not a small mark. You other niggas keep turning off your fucking numbers. Don't think it's not noticeable.
Niggas out here doing 10K.
If that, it's looking like yes.
We do 10K when I just hit post.
Yeah. Talk our shit, man. More applause. More fucking applause. All right, enough for the fucking applause. So, integrity. The purpose of my smoke in the bathroom story, ladies and gentlemen, was to talk about integrity. Since you don't know what I mean when I talk about people violating and lacking integrity when it comes to our culture, let me tell you. Academics and myself go to work every morning and alienate ourselves from our peers and our fan base, meaning the show is successful because we say a whole lot of fuckity fuck shit about niggas that niggas ain't gonna say because niggas don't give it up like that. You know what I mean? Follow me. Complex comes. They say the BET Awards are coming. We would like you guys to broadcast live from the BET Awards. Air horn.
On Twitch.
That's not, ladies and gentlemen, that's not in my contract. That is not in academics' contract. And I'm certain that somewhere in there was a check to be had. But forget about that for a minute. Who doesn't love a nice 3-day trip to Los Angeles? Who doesn't? Air horn. Maul loves Katana. I love Bossa Nova. Yeah, I do. Parks loves something at the Canyon.
Damn, Parks is stretching that Runyon Canyon.
Rory, what does Rory love out there?
I'm a Hollywood hookah guy.
Late nights at you trash. Yeah.
Wherever they got the Jameson.
Yeah, Rory's a late night Grafton bar kind of guy.
Yeah, you know, keep them on their toes.
Yo, so LA, you go out there, You figure this show is successful because we're talking a lot of shit. You know what I tell Complex? You fucking guessed it. Hey, we'll go do it even though it's not in our contract. However, we need security. Y'all may not be a part of this culture enough to know that when you looking for a nigga and it's time to get it there, guess where the fuck it happens at? You goddamn right. The awards. The awards. That is where it happens. Know what Complex said? Suck my dick. No. We will not approve any budget for your security.
I told you they was trying to walk you into a right hook. You wouldn't listen.
Man, why didn't you just bring Dill?
I should have brought Dill.
Have Dill in the red
I should
carpet.
have brought Dill. That's what they said. No budget for security. So if you're not understanding that whole smoke in the bathroom analogy, understand this one. You are now dealing with someone who doesn't even understand how you put your neck on the line for them. How the fuck can they properly evaluate you? You guessed it. They cannot. So they tell me to suck dick. Honestly.
In the email? That's what
round
they
of
said?
applause for them, man. Listen, for being gangster enough to say,
Subject
yo,
security.
you and Act come here and
Body
y'all do that
suck my
show
dick.
and y'all talk a whole bunch of shit, but we not paying for y'all security. Fuck you. Figure it out yourself, right? Now, we go to LA. We tape a week in LA. Vic Mensa pops off with academics. Nobody knew Vic Mensa had a problem with academics. Nobody knew that he was going to pop off. He came in there and played everything very well. Know what that said? You fucking idiots. Security. Yes, I'm back to that. Hey, get my fucking air on, God damn it, so I can tell an aggressive story. So Vic Mensa coming here to pop off on Act is the only reason that y'all now look to Joe, who said 2 months ahead of time, can we get security? And y'all told Joe suck dick. Now because Vic Mensa popped off, now it's humility and apologies. Sorry, Joe. Sorry, Joe. You were correct. Let me get y'all security. Know what I said to them? I said, a fight takes 2 seconds to start. It takes 2 seconds to start. Y'all talking about getting me some complex Verizon fuckity fuck security. You ever seen rapper security? It looks different.
Rapper security is.
Am I lying?
It's a little different. No,
Tell me
you're
I'm lying.
No, you're
Somebody
right.
stop me when I'm lying. Rapper security is different from the security checking your ID in front of your local club. It is. Them niggas, the rapper security will probably watch one of you niggas. Honestly. They booked some motherfucking... And I'm only giving y'all this backstory because if you know the backstory, this Migos shit is much funnier. It's much funnier. This is all the stuff we just couldn't talk about. So they go hire some fuckity fuck security guard, one nigga. All I asked for was one nigga that's gonna go, because God forbid if something happened on this fucking carpet, give me one nigga that's gonna go and we gonna be okay. They give me some fuckity fuck nigga checking his phone the whole fucking time that the fucking three amigos come over there and checking niggas. Now go watch that video. It looks kind of funny now. It looks kind of funny now. So now you have a nigga who's been asking for security going into a fucking, man, make it my ear. Wait a second. Conspiracy theorist Joe. I'm not even finished. I've had a whole week to fester in my unemployment.
How you fester on
I
Christmas?
hate festering.
How you have a newborn and
Yeah,
fester?
that's what I'm saying, man. Festering should be the last thing I want to do, but since I lost my job, all I can do is fester.
You look like a fester.
Shut up. So if I'm going to fester for a little bit, right? Just explain this to me. Because I saw a lot of the complex people tweeting, don't leave while you're hot. That's how Mace screwed up.
Nah, nobody ain't say
Did
that.
someone really tweet
Who
that?
said
I
that?
saw that.
Nah, who said that, man? Who? I need a name. Who tweeted that, yo?
a few of them.
Was it Angel Diaz?
Damien was one of them.
Damien, yeah.
Nadeska
Amaya?
retweeted it.
Nah,
There was a few of them that tweeted, "Don't leave while you're hot." That's how Mace screwed up.
They call.
More.
They called you Mace. They ain't call you Betha, my nigga. They ain't call you Betha. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me.
telling you that.
That's crazy. I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
They did.
And Nadeska retweeted it.
She retweeted. She did. It's my nigga, dude. I love Pinky.
That's crazy. They
Pinky,
use that though.
Pinky, why you did that? Air horn.
Don't leave while you hot. That's how May screwed up.
So that's only
That's
funny.
hilarious.
That's funny that they would get that. They got that off on you, Joe.
No, they didn't.
They
They're
got it off.
Mace.
They tweeted it.
They're leaving while they're hot. what the fuck are you talking? I'm still hot.
They're Mace. The whole
They're
company is
just
Mace.
All of Complex
You can't
is
tweet
Mace.
that and y'all niggas is Mace.
Right.
No, sorry. I'm not rolling with that one. Now,
You got sandwich on your lip.
thank
There
you,
you
Mo.
go.
Appreciate that. You're great. What the fuck was I talking about just now? These niggas. What about these niggas?
They said you left while you was hot.
I don't care about that part.
Red
Security.
carpet? Security.
Yeah, I don't care about that part. We did
Migos.
we did security. We did Migos. I don't
That
care.
was it.
Oh no, I said let me paint a picture for y'all. Conspiracy theorist Joe. Got it. Noah Calloway. Noah Calloway, who is credited as the creator of the show Everyday Struggle, along with some other shows. He does the Blueprint on Complex Networks as well. Noah Calloway has taken a job at Def Jam Records alongside Paul Rosenberg. Ask me how much experience Noah Calloway has in the music business, especially at record labels, to take a job alongside Paul Rosenberg.
How much experience does
That was a
have?
rhetorical question. None.
I mean, the president doesn't have any. So.
None. Now, I'm just throwing some shit at a wall here. Paul don't really have enough experience to take that job either, right? As someone who has manned Shady, and Shady has been successful with one dominant act, is that enough for you to solidify this storied job to cultivate all the talent on the label? I'm asking y'all.
I don't think so, but
We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, things have changed so much that Noah is part of that digital world that I guess labels think they need to be in. So why not grab the guy that did it?
Well, you're right about that. This is just where it gets a little fuzzy for me. Noah's in some type of head A&R position.
I don't know his title. I just saw that.
Me neither. But I know that Paul knows a bunch of very well-versed, educated people that would be able to do that job that have some experience in the field of music. I'm just throwing shit at a wall. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm saying that why did this gentleman, who I'm sure has a huge objective to meet at Def Jam, hire someone who many would say is unqualified to take that job, right? Here's the kicker. And this gentleman still gets to keep his Complex job. Somebody explain it to me.
you want me to explain it? 'Cause
I want anybody in the room to explain to me how Paul Rosenberg can hire Noah at Def Jam and Noah still keep his jobs, plural, jobs at Complex. And we like Noah. This is a fair question.
I think it's like Leo
If it is
with
not
YouTube.
a well, there you go, Roy.
300. I think.
Well, if it is
it's
not-
a partnership, and we're just using them as the liaison.
Well, that's my point.
That's both Def Jam
That
and
is a
Complex.
partnership. And if I am an artist, that scares me to death. Because Complex steals content and does not pay creators for it. The music business is known to steal from creators and not pay them accordingly for it. So now if I'm being skeptical, which the fuck I am, because that's just how my brain works. If I'm looking at Paul and I'm to assume he's not qualified, time will tell, and hopefully I'm wrong. Paired with Noah, who the fuck we know is not qualified in music, paired with keeping every one of his fucking jobs on Complex, paired with being named the creator of a whole bunch of shit that the fuck he didn't create, it says to me 2 + 2 don't make 4. That says to me I'm nervous as an artist signed over there. It says to me that is where the money laundering is going to occur, between fucking friends.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Am I off?
No, but we know that.
Am I
You know
off?
You know that's how this goes.
I mean, I
man.
guess the pro would be we now have one of the biggest.
Give me
media
devil's
outlets.
advocate.
We have one of the biggest media outlets now in our pocket, and we can now focus all our content and channel it through there with a platform that already exists. And to some people would say that one of the better
that
platforms
would be
that do it.
extremely smart, Rory.
It's
if
like,
Complex were known to deliver content that the culture ever gave a fuck about, sans Joe Budden's show.
Well, of course, you're coming from the creator's
No, I'm
point
not.
of view.
I'm
the
just,
label.
no, I'm
don't
trying to
give a
think Def Jam.
Yeah.
You think they don't?
I don't think any
Wouldn't they have
label
to?
gives a real shit about the creator. They care about the,
No,
the
that's
year-end
not what I'm
numbers,
saying.
and Complex could get them there. In theory.
Oh, got you. I understand what
I
you're
think
saying.
a comparison would be, did you ever see the Steve Jobs movie? When he tried to hire the dude that did the Coca-Cola shit, he knew nothing about technology, but he knew how to sell. And he changed the whole advertising thing for Apple, and I think that's what it is with Noah. Though he may not know anything about music, he knows about digital and how to sell digital. So bring him in, we'll handle the music, you show us how to do the digital shit, because clearly Def Jam don't know how to do that shit. Def Jam been late to the party with digital for the last 10 years. So from a Def Jam, I get it. Even though Noah don't handle music, tell it we'll give you the product, sell it for us digitally.
And you're saying because of Complex's inflated numbers,
Yeah.
someone would believe that he is able to sell the way
course.
that he says.
But I mean,
Okay,
that's
I
in
understand what
business.
you're saying.
A lot of people have built their
this whole digital
understand
number
what you're
shit.
saying.
This whole digital number shit is whack though, because like the numbers don't equate to like talent, don't equate to like dope shit. Like
Yeah.
What you mean?
bunch of people, because there's ways for people to just sit home all day and just click on shit. That don't mean that it's hot because more people clicked on it and watched it.
Well, that's why you have some people that are metrics based and some that are not.
They're impact based.
Yeah.
Of course,
so
the
now what
metrics
happens
matter.
when artists start paying hackers to boost these numbers up?
they already
Well, that already happened.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why to me this whole digital niggas looking at numbers like that ain't where the real shit is at. Like it's easy to manipulate that.
Well, my thing is this. I saw Cornell. Shout out to you, Cornell. I love you. I saw Cornell tweet after last week's podcast that he wanted me to just tell the truth. And then I saw a few people retweet that, and then I was offended because I hate for people to imply that I'm not telling the truth. So really quickly, I just want to give a quick math class so that people understand what truth is. Because I think that was last week Friday, I saw Everyday Struggle trot out an episode that said powered by Sony. That part was in the small letters. Some of you may have missed it, but that says check. Big check. When y'all get a chance, ask Nadeska and academics how much they got from it. Now, while your brain ponders that one, yesterday's episode with Drum, we love Drum. Today's episode with Carl Cherry, who was just at my house over the weekend, having great discussions about music over hot chocolate. Shout out to him. Not his fault that episode was trash, but this entire week is sponsored by Fox's new show, The Four. This whole week.
What's the for?
The Four is Khaled and Puff's new show.
Okay. Music business.
That is-
I get it.
I don't care about the show. The sponsor paid them $50,000 per episode for 5 episodes. At bare minimum.
Right.
So at bare minimum, that is what? My math is bad and so is yours. That's
Terrible.
$250, right?
Yeah.
That's in a week. When you get a chance, ask Nadeska and academics how much of that $250,000 they took. It's very simple. That's just simple, very simple math. That's not Joe making things up. I just want to encourage the creators because this moment that's happening right now we'll recognize as being monumental way down the line after it's already occurred, and we'll be able to connect these dots. So it's important I document all of this shit. Now, that's the end of me kicking my fucking old employer in the back for being trash. They are still trash. And I like Ciroc. Now.
I told you he was going to Miami to become a Ciroc boy.
Hey.